Welcome back to One Bar and Lupagus Show. I am Lupagus. The Minnesota Vikings held, I know it was an OTA minicamp practice today, and some pretty tasty nuggets came out of that. We're going to talk about them here tonight. Before we get into that, be sure to subscribe to the channel, like the vids. We're almost to 7,300 subscribers, working our way up to 8,000. Drop hashtag 8,000 in the comments. So let's talk about today's practice and what we can glean from it. First of all, we had a couple guys who did not participate, a couple of offensive linemen. Austin Schlottman, Vederian Lowe, both had tummy aches, and they did not practice today. Amir Smith-Marset was out again as he recovered from his leg injury. KJ Osborne was also limited, and Blake Prohl was also limited, maybe still not fully recovered from his ACL injury a year ago. So in their absence, BC worked with the ones. Albert Wilson, Tristan Jackson, Dan Chisena, for some reason, is still getting reps at wide receiver. And then we also saw Jalen Naylor and Myron Mitchell with the 2s and 3s. Myron Mitchell, I kind of feel like he is the forgotten guy right now, the guy no one has given any shot to make this team. Just to see his name was kind of a refresher that he is still there and still competing. Maybe he'll go the way of KJ Osborne this year. Who knows? Tight ends also very thin with Irv Smith and Johnny Munt both out. Ben Ellison and Zach Davidson worked with the ones. Apparently, Zach Davidson had some decent plays. But what was not reported was anything Nick Muse did. So maybe he did a little dance in the shower. I don't know, but he did not do much on the field. Again, most of these are coming from Will Raggetts. So props to Will Raggetts for reporting this earlier on Twitter. Also, yes, the biggest things really are the takeaways from the offensive line. I think this are the biggest news and the things that we should really pay the most attention to that happened today. Jesse Davis got all the first team right guard reps. Chris Reed was the backup center and took second team reps at that position. And this is the single most interesting thing here. The fact that they're putting Chris Reed at center to push Garrett Bradbury, give him some competition, and possibly and hopefully supplant him as this team's center moving forward. Chris Reed, a much better graded blocker than our Garrett Bradbury. So that'll be interesting to watch how that unfolds. Jesse Davis at first team right guard doesn't overly excite me, but at least it's not a guy we've seen fail in that spot before like Oli Udoh. Our second offensive line was pretty gross. Blake Brandel was at left tackle. Wyatt Davis was at left guard. Chris Reed was at center. Ed Ingram was at right guard, and Oli Udoh at right tackle. Just seeing that, especially that tackle depth, it's pretty horrifying. I know Vederian Lowe was out, but still, that's a 6th-round rookie backing up your big boys there. So tackle depth on this team is a little bit terrifying. A couple other nuggets to take out of this thing. Punt returners today were Albert Wilson, who has done it, I think, since college. Jalen Naylor took some punts back as well. And our boy, Thomas Hennigan, he returned some punts too. Good to see his name mentioned in this. The kicking battle continues to wage on with Greg Joseph and Gabe Burkick. They each missed a kick today. Supposedly, Greg Joseph has been the more consistent one through all these little camps, practices that they're having. So Greg Joseph has the leg up. So those are the big talkers from the practice today. Again, to me, this is all about the O-line with Jesse Davis inserted at right guard and Chris Reed getting those backup center snaps. Let me know what you think about Chris Reed at center. Will he or won't he steal that job from Garrett Bradbury by the time September rolls around? And let me know if you guys also, you don't have to let me know. I know you keep your skull in your hole.